Hello everybody, Northern Hero here. How are we doing? It is time for some Bible reading. Yes, some Bible reading. I completely forgot about this book by Rob Lacey, The Word on the Street. Basically it's the Bible written in a more modern street language. So people will be able to understand it a bit more. It's got really good ratings and reviews, this. I've had it for quite some time, and I think it's about time that I read another Bible book, this version obviously, and see what you guys think. It's not as thick as the normal Bible obviously, but it's really good, so I think I'm going to read it. Well, I'm going to read a chapter. I think Daniel, Daniel might be a good one, because to be quite honest, I've never read it and I wouldn't mind reading it, so I think this is a good, nice easy version. So I mean, it's only a few pages, to be honest. So here we go then, everybody. So I'm going to be reading Daniel in The Word on the Street by Rob Lacey. And actually, before I read, I'm going to read you something on page 1. Nehemiah 9:5b says, God, it's your reputation that gets the boost. You're the one who gets the credit. It's your fame that should balloon from this. Readers respond to the word on the street. The Bible is something I have lived with all my life. This is the first Bible that has had me truly gripped. Through Rob's gift, God has breathed a new life into his word. I couldn't put the word on the street down. I read it all the way through in one day. I'll go back and read it again and again too. Well-known text suddenly becomes new. It jumps out of the page in fresh ways. I found it exciting and refreshing, funny and challenging. It's a brave book and it's great. Obviously these are some of the things what some people have said about it. This is a wonderful Bible edition for people young or old who are just starting out. It helps to demystify and clarify some of the more confusing books of the Bible. The Word on the Street will show them that God's Word is far from boring. I gave one to a mate from college who's not really into religion. He tells me he came back from a club at 2 in the morning, picked up the Word on the Street and didn't sleep the rest of the night because it was so gripped. Thank you for writing it. The Word on the Street was hugely impressive. I'm using it regularly and it is so refreshing to hear familiar passages speak so clearly again. I'm more impressed that I've had to manage without it for a couple of days whilst my 16-year-old son read it from cover to cover. I'll continue, to be honest. There's just another page. Completely forgot about this book. I've got loads of books to read, just haven't got the time. More commendation for the Word on the Street. The Bible with street cred. Lacey has a refreshingly down-to-earth attitude to the Bible and a wry sense of humour. Publishing News said that. Very different. It makes the Bible as easy to read as a tabloid newspaper. It's great fun if you know the Bible fairly well, but it's also, of course, aimed at people who've never opened it, and maybe we do underestimate just how difficult that is if you don't know where to start. I could read it all morning actually. BBC Radio 2 said that. Aims to be a page turner and succeeds. Christianity and Renewal magazine. I read some of the word on the street to the 255 people I was speaking to on Sunday morning. It got gasps and laughs and a spontaneous round of applause. Someone described it as the message with attitude. I had a long queue at the end wanting to know how to get hold of a copy. It really is a brilliant piece of work. Duncan Banks, author, Breakfast with God. On scholarly grounds, I've found little to correct and much to praise. Rob helped me discover angry and sad voices in passages of the Bible that had left me indifferent before, and he made me laugh at other passages that were so familiar to me that I had never seen the healthy irreverence, humour and irony they expressed. Dr. David Trobish, Professor, Bangor Theological Seminary. I'm going to be reading Daniel then from this, Word on the Streets.